Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Queen's University Belfast session. For those who you have not heard of Belfast, it's one of the safest cities, and Queen's University is ranked in the top 1% of the world universities. It's also famous for Game of Thrones, for any movies fans, and the place where the Titanic was built. Queen's University Belfast offers a wide range of programs, everything from medicine to engineering to sciences to management, films, media, creative arts. And we have Shweta Gilani, the international officer today, who's taken some time off to give a little brief on the university, entry requirements, scholarships, deadlines, alumni profiles, and we'll take Q&A after that. Okay, thank you, Shweta, and over to yourself.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shweta. I'm the Student Recruitment Manager for Queen's University Belfast. So before we move on to the question answer session, I'll just share 3-4 slides of my presentation where I can, highlight on basics of QUB, its location, and more about the Belfast city. So I'll just share the screen. Yeah, so can you see the presentation?
Yes, it's just coming on. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to speak up about the 4-5 slides, and then we can move on to the question answer session. So to start with the location where we are located. So we are located in Belfast city, which is the capital city of Northern Ireland. So many students, they get confused whether we are a part of Ireland or UK. So just to tell you, we are a part of UK. UK has 4 parts: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So we are located in the capital city of Northern Ireland, that is called Belfast. And yes, Belfast is one of the most safest and the economical city of UK. Economical city, the reason being the living expense is very less. It's around 8 to 9 lakhs per annum, which is very, very economical as you compare to any other city's living expenses. And it is one of the most safest city with the lowest crime rate. And apart from that, it is an hour by flight from London. So students usually go to London, and from there they take a 1-hour flight to Belfast. So you have to either take a flight or you have to either take a ferry. So there is no other option. There is no train or no bus, either flight or a ferry. Then we are one of the friendliest city of UK. The student satisfaction rate is very high. Apart from that, we are one of the tourist attraction. As Ranveer mentioned, yes, many shootings have been happening over here. So Game of Thrones was being shot over here in Belfast. Apart from that, it is also a birthplace of Titanic. So very few people are aware about this, that the Titanic boat was being constructed in Belfast city and was being sailed from here. So it is very famous for this. And you'll find a lot of things related to Titanic, like you'll find Titanic Museum, Titanic restaurants. So it is one of the tourist place. It is well connected. So on an average, there are 35 flights per day from London to Belfast. And also it is well connected to other cities like Edinburgh, Newcastle, Manchester, Liverpool. Then coming to the university, so Queen's University Belfast is a part of a Russell Group University. So Russell Group is basically a group of prestigious 24 universities in UK known for its research work and good quality education. So we are a part of Russell Group University. We are the 9th oldest university of UK, founded in 1845. And our campus is not a closed campus. It is spread across the city, and our campus comes in top 10 beautiful campuses of UK. Then apart from being a part of Russell Group, our 10 subjects comes in top 200 in the world. So we are very good with pharmacy, we are very good with architecture, we are very good with construction management, molecular biology, data analytics. We are, Belfast has been known as a cyber capital city as well. So we are very good for applied cyber security. We have recently introduced artificial intelligence. So all the tech courses, we are very good with tech courses. Apart from that, we are ranked topmost for pharmaceutical courses as well. So that was a basic about the university. And now I think we can move to the question answer session, Ranveer. Ranveer, I think you're muted.
It'll be useful if you can just touch up on a little bit on the entry requirements and scholarships,
Okay, sure.
and maybe maybe some of the popular programs.
Okay, definitely. I'll just share
just,
the screen.
yeah, just for reference.
Yeah. Okay, so talking about our courses, so our courses are basically divided into three faculties. The first faculty is medicine, health, and life sciences. So this would broadly cover all the courses related to medicine, dentistry, pharmacy. So in pharmacy, we have industrial pharmaceutics, we have pharmaceutical analysis. When I talk about medicine, we have MBBS, UG medicine, UG dentistry, for which we require UK CAT. So UK CAT is a UK clinical aptitude test. So just like in India, we require NEET to as an entrance into MBBS. For UK, we require a UK CAT. Apart from that, for UG medicine and UG dentistry, student also needs to clear the interview with the faculty. And once they clear the interview, then they get the final offer letter. So we are ranked #1 in UK for pharmacy and pharmacology. We are very good for agriculture, forestry, and food. So we have advanced food safety, which is again very popular. And for medicine, we are ranked in world top 200. So these are some of the popular undergraduate courses under Faculty of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences. So it would cover human biology, pharmaceutical sciences, M-Pharm, then biochemistry, environmental management, microbiology, zoology. Then popular postgraduate courses would cover public health, global health, then molecular biology and biotechnology, industrial pharmaceutics, cancer medicine. The second faculty that we have is engineering and physical sciences. So this would broadly cover all the engineering courses and the technical courses like electronics, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data analytics. Then we have MArch. Now, our MArch is REBA Part 2 accredited. So very few universities in UK have this REBA Part 2 accreditation. So we have 2 years of MArch, that is REBA Part 2 accredited, and we do not require REBA Part 1. That means we give exemption for REBA Part 1. So students from any Indian university can apply for this 2 years of MArch, that is REBA Part 2 accredited. Apart from that, we have advanced architectural design, construction and project management. We have BIM, that is building information modeling project management as well. Now, in psychology, we have a psychology conversion course as well as the clinical health psychology. So clinical health psychology is for the students with a psychology background, and the psychology conversion course is for the student who do not have a psychological background and wants to pursue masters in psychology. So we are 8th in the UK for our architecture courses, 6th for electronic and electrical engineering. Popular undergraduate courses which comes under Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences would be all the technical courses like mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, and nautical. And all of these courses are available with a placement year. We call it as a sandwich year, wherein first 2 year would be studies, third year would be the placement year, and fourth year would be again studies. So this third year placement is kind of a guaranteed placement, which university helps you to provide. Then moving on to the popular postgraduate courses, we have city planning and design, clinical health psychology, psychological science, which is a conversion course, planning and development. We have recently introduced artificial intelligence as well. Now, these are the courses which are available with a placement year, wherein first year is studies and second year is a placement year. Now, most of the placement courses, they get full by April, May, especially construction and project management is very popular. It gets full very fast. So if you're interested for construction and project management, I would really recommend to make an application as soon as possible. Then very recently, we have also introduced net zero engineering, which is again very popular. So we have net zero engineering available with the placement year. Now, the third faculty that we have is arts, humanities, and social science. So this would broadly cover all the courses related to management. Now, our management school is very popular. It is accredited by Small Business Charter, AMBA, EQUIS. We have various courses like MSc Marketing, MSc Accounting and Finance, Business Analytics. We have very popular MBA, which is AMBA accredited. And for MBA, we require minimum 3 years of work experience. So it is not a freshers MBA. For MBA, you have to demonstrate 3 years of work experience, plus you have to clear the interview with the faculty to get the final offer letter for MBA. Then under law, we have number of specializations for law. Apart from general LLM, we have international business and commercial law, human rights law. We have law and technology. So we have various specializations available under LLM as well. Then we are in top 150 when it comes to law. We have courses related to English language, creative writing, and literature as well. So the popular undergraduate courses under Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Science would have law, broadcast production, history, business economics, actuarial science. We are very popular for actuarial science as well. International relations and politics, business management. For postgraduate, we have finance, which is affiliated by CFA, MSc marketing, international business. Now, coming to entry requirements, when I speak about undergraduate entry requirements, so see, it usually varies from course to course, but it would be between 75 to 90% in 12th standard. So most of our technical courses would ask for 80 to 85% in 12th standard. And for management courses, it would be 75 to 80%. For LLB, the requirement is 90% in 12th standard. For UG medicine and UG dentistry as well, we require 90% in 12th standard. Okay, and in case if you're not able to meet the direct requirement for UG courses, you can go for the foundation year or international year one via INTO, which is a pathway provider. Now coming to postgraduate entry requirements, see most of our courses for PG would ask for minimum 60% aggregate in bachelor's. There are very few courses which would accept with 2:2, that is 55, but most of our courses for PG, they ask for minimum 60% aggregate in your bachelor's. Again, if you do not meet the direct requirement to get into masters, you can go for pre-masters leading to masters, and pre-masters will be done through INTO, which is a pathway provider. Coming on to tuition fees and scholarships. So when it comes to tuition fees, the fees would depend upon the type of the course. So if it's a classroom-based course, that means non-technical courses, the fees would be around £18,800 per year. If it's a technical course or the lab-based course, it would be £23,100 per year. Now coming to scholarship, very important for undergraduate students first. So this is an undergraduate scholarship. The first one is International Office Undergraduate Scholarship, worth 2,500 to £3,000 for the first year of a course. Now this is automatically granted. You don't have to apply separately. Once the student gets the offer letter, they have to just accept the offer letter as a firm choice on UCAS, and this scholarship will be automatically granted. So that is the international scholarship, 2,500 to 3,000 for the first year. No separate application is required. Okay. The second scholarship is very popular. That's a Vice Chancellor scholarship, which amounts to 50% reduction in tuition fees in all the years of bachelor's, not only for the first year, but for all the years of bachelor's. And this is limited to only specific UG programs. So it is not available for all the UG courses. It is available for specific UG programs. For those programs, students can apply for this Vice Chancellor scholarship. And its deadline is 8th of June. And for Vice Chancellor scholarship, they usually ask the student to submit a 2-minute video on why Queen's Belfast and how this course will help you in your future. So you have to submit that video. Student needs to submit that video. Then we have early bird reward. Now in early bird reward, what happens is if a student pays the first year tuition fees in full before 30 June, he gets an additional discount of £1,500. Okay, but for early bird reward, student needs to have an unconditional offer letter first. Once the student have the unconditional offer letter, then they have to pay the remaining net tuition fees after deducting scholarship before 30 June. Then they get this £1,500 of additional discount. Then there is one more scholarship which is not mentioned over here. I'll specify that it's Queen's Excellence Award. In that, student gets £2,000 scholarship every year depending upon the previous year's performance. So if a student performs well in first year and they get 75% in first year, student will get £2,000 scholarship in second year. Similarly, if student performs well in second year, student gets 2,000 pounds scholarship in third year. So every year, student can avail 2,000 pounds scholarship depending on the student's previous year's performance. Then moving on to postgraduate tuition fees. Again, the postgraduate tuition fees would depend upon the type of a course. For lab-based, it's 23,150. For classroom-based, it's 19,100. For MBA, it's 24,000 pounds. Now coming to postgraduate scholarships. Now we have very popular Queen's Management Scholarship worth 5,000 pounds for all the PG management course, the PG management courses, the courses which comes under business school, like MSc Management, International Business, MBA, Marketing, Accounting and Finance. For these PG management courses, you get guaranteed 5,000 pound of scholarship. You do not have to apply separately. You just have to accept the offer letter and meet all the conditions of the offer, and you get this 5,000 pound scholarship. Then for rest of the courses, for rest of the PG courses, apart from management, there is again a guaranteed scholarship of 2,000 pounds to 3,000 pounds, depending on the course. So basically for classroom-based courses, it is 2,000 pounds, and for the lab-based courses, it is 3,000 pound of scholarship, which is again automatically granted. You don't have to apply separately. Then we have Vice Chancellor Scholarship again for the PG courses. It is for selected programs and you get 50% discount. Then we have Early Bird Reward. Even for Early Bird Reward, if a student pays again full fees before 30 June, you get a discount of 1,500 pounds. Now, Early Bird Reward can be clubbed with other scholarships, but rest of the scholarships cannot be clubbed together, but Early Bird Reward can be clubbed with other scholarships. Then moving on to the English language requirement. So yes, the requirement would vary from 6 to 6.5. For medicine, it's a little higher, that is 7.5. Now, IELTS waiver is available, but there are certain conditions. It is available for specific boards. So these are the boards which are accepted for IELTS waiver. So we have CBSE, ICSE, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So these are the boards which are accepted for IELTS waiver. And for this, the requirement is that student needs to have minimum 70% in 12th English. And the 12th should be done in last 5 years, not before that. So for example, for September 23, student should have done 12th in 2018 or afterwards. If student has done 12th before 2018, then he or she will not be considered for IELTS waiver for this intake. So these are the conditions for the IELTS waiver. PT and TOEFL is also accepted. We are not accepting Duolingo. So Duolingo was accepted in last intake, but from this intake, we are not accepting Duolingo. Another good thing, like one of our strengths is our employability. So we have a very good employability rate. Most of our students are placed in good companies like Infosys, KPMG, Deloitte, Capita. So we have a dedicated career and placement team who are there to guide the students on how to search for a job. We conduct job fairs. So we guide the students on how to participate in job fairs. Plus, we have our own job portal called My Future, through which you can search and apply for various jobs available across UK. So we give full assistance when it comes to jobs and placements. Now, coming to accommodation part, so we offer on campus as well as off campus accommodation, and it's a kind of a guaranteed accommodation if you apply on time. Like if a student applies very late, then it becomes difficult to get the kind of accommodation the student wants. But if you apply on time, you would get the accommodation of your choice. Even the off-campus accommodation is located in city center, which is just 10 to 15 minutes walk from the main university campus. So we have both the options, on campus, off campus. The students who have got the offer letter can definitely apply for the accommodation from our university website. Accommodation application have already started. These are the two city center accommodation, which is located in city center, 10 minutes walk from main university campus, that is BT1 and BT2. This is the snapshot of a student's room at our on-campus accommodation. As I mentioned that, Belfast is one of the most affordable city and the most economical city. So the living expenses in Indian currency would be around barely 7 to 8 lakhs per annum, which students are easily able to recover by working part-time. So with this, we come to an end of the presentation. The picture that you can see on the screen is the Lanyon building. This is the main building of the Queen's campus. So this is the entrance of the Queen's campus. And now I'm open to questions. So Ranveer, we can start off with the question.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for that. I think it's useful to cover all those topics you just mentioned. So we'll just encourage everyone to post your queries in the Q&A, which we'll take now, or you can raise your hand, though we would prefer if you can put it in the chat first. So Tariq Jamal inquiring, what is the scope for MBA aspirants? I guess he's probably inquiring about the opportunities for jobs and careers after the MBA. I wonder if Tariq, if you can give a little background also of yours, that would also help. Otherwise, if there's anything which you would like to highlight, Shweta?
Yeah, sure. So definitely, see, our MBA is AMBA accredited, and the scope is good when it comes to management school. So you would get a complete support for jobs and placements. In terms of the kind of position, it would be something related to managerial position in banks or in any companies. So the scope is pretty good, and you can, the career and placement cell is there to guide you on how to apply for jobs, and you can also take help from a job portal called My Future, which will help you to know more about vacancies available for management field in UK.
Right, and there's also the post-study work, which is now being given for 2 years.
Yes.
And that would also assist you in finding work through the career services.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. The graduate immigration route visa.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess similar, just exploring international students in terms of part-time work.
Yes, you would get number of part-time job options on campus as well as off campus.
Right.
On campus could be anything like, assisting the professor, working in library, taking the tuitions. So there are a number of options available. Of course, as soon as you go over there, at least it will take a month for you to settle down, and then after on, you can definitely search out for a good part-time jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess Ram inquiring about the English language requirements and whether TOEFL IBT home edition is acceptable.
IBT home, right?
Yes.
1 second. I need to confirm on this, Ranveer. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, see on the website, they have given internet-based test or IBT special home edition.
Is acceptable, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's given special home edition.
So,
and scholarship, you are having an offer letter for pharmaceutical analysis. Right. So see, first of all, you'll be eligible for £3,000 of scholarship. That is an automatic scholarship, which you must have got an email from our scholarship team. So apart from £3,000 scholarship, you can also avail a full fee payment discount. If you pay your remaining fees before 30 June, you can avail £1,500 of additional discount. But make sure that, Ram, make sure that you hold unconditional offer letter before paying the entire fees before 30 June.
Right. So encourage you to send us your offer letter if you haven't already, Ram.
Praveen Kumar, hi.
Yes.
Apart from international office scholarship, and is there any possibility to gain scholarship based on academics? Praveen, yes, we do have a vice chancellor scholarship at the master's level as well as at the bachelor's level, but it is for specific course, not for all the courses. So again, we'll have to check whether your course falls in that. And these are the majorly two scholarship: international office and early bird. Vice chancellor is for specific courses only.
Yes, I think he's holding an offer for MSc construction project management.
Yes, so these two scholarship only £2,000. So vice chancellor is not for construction. So you would be getting £2,000 scholarship and early bird reward of £1,500.
Okay, I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay, Harish, The Harish question is, I want 2 years program in MSc Business Analytics course. How was course period, and can you please explain the structure of months and placement? Okay, so Harish, we do have placement course, but not in business analytics. We have placement courses in construction management, electronics, mechanical, material science, cybersecurity. So business analytics is a 1-year course only, which covers 3 semesters, in which first 2 semesters are studies and the third semester is a dissertation or a project. So we do not have a placement year for business analytics, but definitely the job prospectus of business analytics is really very good. This course is in boom right now, and like for this, you would get a complete support from our career and placement team. So in terms of job, this is a very good course.
Right.
What is the career path after doing LLM? Okay, so let me tell you one second. This second. So on the website, it's given that after completing this course, so in case if you want to do a PhD, you can do a PhD, or you can work under some legal advisor.
Right, and there are many large international firms in the UK where you can work after the LLM under the graduate immigration route.
Yes.
And in particular, the foreign firms are now also allowed to practice in India on a reciprocal basis, so that, that improves your prospects even more of working in the UK and then spending a few years there and maybe moving with the firm or joining another international firm in India.
Yeah.
I'll just take that as answered.
What are the basic requirements to do BBA finance? Okay, I'll tell you one second. So we have a course called BSc Finance, and for this we require ABB, which is equivalent to 80%. So we require 80% in the 12th standard. And if I talk about subject specific requirement, is that you should have mathematics in your 12th standard.
Okay.
So yeah, so 80% in 12th with mathematics. So you need to have mathematics for doing bachelor's of finance.
Right. Any cutoff in the maths, or is it?
No, they have just mentioned mathematics.
Not mentioned. Okay.
Yes, and apart from that, IELTS is required 6.5 with no band less than 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the Vice Chancellor's attainment scholarship declaration date? So Kumail, usually the results are announced in July end or August first week. So you can consider it to be in the August. So it's usually declared at that time.
Okay.
5.134 CGPA is accepted in the university in civil engineering course with PTE 57. Okay, so in civil engineering, so you want to go for masters in construction, right? So we require minimum 60% for that. So I don't think so the CGPA comes out to be 60%, right?
Right. I think maybe slightly less. Shalu, if you want to come online, you can unmute yourself.
It's slightly less than that.
And it's a 4-year degree, would you consider?
Yeah, 4-year degree, 3-year. Yeah, that's fine, but
slightly lower.
60, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Shalu.
And regarding PT, I'll tell you one second. Exact requirement for this PT.
Yeah. Shalu, which university did you graduate from? You're unmuted, so you can join the audio.
Can I only join?
So we require 62 overall with no band less than 51.
Okay.
62 overall, 6.5 with no band less than 6 is the requirement. So we require 62 overall with no band less than 55, not 51, 55. So 62 overall with no band less than 55 is what we look for. And we need minimum first division in your bachelor's.
Okay, we may not meet the academic requirement.
Yes. So with 55%, I think you can go for MSc Management in our university.
Okay.
Because for MSc Management, we accept students from other background. and we accept with 55% as well. So if you want to go for Queens, you can go for MSc Management, for which you will get £5,000 scholarship as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take that as answered and put it in the chat. Thank you, Shalu.
The next question is Samir. I have 5 years of business experience. Can I do MBA? Yes, Samir, you can definitely do MBA because we require minimum 3 years of work experience. You should have minimum first division in your bachelor's. So yes, with your work experience, you can definitely go for MBA.
Okay.
The next question is Shalu, civil engineering career in UK. So yes, I can tell you, I think you're talking about construction. So for construction, the career prospectus are that you can work as a project management consultant in construction companies. You can work as property developers, government agencies, and you can also go for further masters. You can also work as a project architects, contract managers, project managers, design managers. So these are the options available if you do your construction from our university.
Right, and I think there's a shortage also. It's probably
Yes.
on the skilled occupation shortage list.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
So there'll be excellent prospects.
Right.
Yeah.
Then what's the scope of cybersecurity? Now, see, cybersecurity, I'll tell you, we are very good with cybersecurity. Most of the students from our cybersecurity course are placed. In fact, Belfast is called as a cybersecurity capital. Now, to tell you the exact requirement, exact scope after completing cybersecurity. So after completing this course, let me see if they have mentioned. So they have mentioned that after completing cybersecurity, you can work with business and as research leaders in cybersecurity. And they haven't mentioned any specific job profile, but yes, definitely you will be able to get good job. The placement rate for cybersecurity and data analytics is very high. So most of our students are placed in good IT companies like Infosys, Deloitte, and most of the good IT companies like Microsoft. So the job prospects are good when it comes to the IT courses.
Right. Kumail, I think we just answered your for postgraduate. I wasn't sure what you for VC scholarship. I think we already covered that. Yeah. It's already covered for you.
Soham, what does Soham says? Hi, I would like to know about the MPH program. Given that I have about 9 years of experience in public health, what are the opportunities after the course? So we do have a Masters of Public Health. I'll just tell you about it. So we require minimum first division in bachelor's for Masters of Public Health. It's a 1-year course. And if I talk about the IELTS requirement would be 6.5 with no band less than 6. And after completing this course, you will be able to get good jobs in health sector, health and social care sector, health related non-government organization, that is NGOs. You can also go for further studies, but mostly you'll get the jobs in health or the social care sector.
Right. Hi, Shweta. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is it Soham?
Yes, hi.
Hi. So Soham, yes. So you will be able to get jobs in health related sector, or like you can get the job in NHS as well, or you can get the job in social care sector as well.
All right. So one query I do have, right? I have a degree. I don't have a degree. I have a diploma, which is a 4.5-year diploma.
Okay.
So that's the only concern I have regarding that, right? Applying for Belfast or any UK university.
Okay. So you mean to say you don't have bachelor's, right?
It's a bachelor's in design, but it's a diploma that they have given us.
Okay, so you have got diploma, but it's not a bachelor's degree, right?
No.
Okay, so what you can do, Soham, is you can email us your CV. We will get it checked from the faculty, and then they will take a call that based on your work experience, you'll be able to get into Masters of Public Health or not. So we need to get this approval from the faculty. So you just email Ranveer your CV and we'll get it checked for you.
The email ID is info@combine.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll do that.
Just update your work ex. So I think that will be helpful.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
I want to add up here, for example, if he is getting a letter that his 4.5 year of diploma is equivalent to degree, then will he be acceptable, Shweta?
Yes, Harshali, we can definitely try in that case.
Oh,
We'll have to take the approval from them because it is equivalence, but not the degree. So
okay.
before committing anything to the student, we just have to first get the approval from the faculty. So we'll send that letter as well as his CV, and we'll get it checked.
And one more question. He's done bachelor's in design, product design. So
Okay.
will he be eligible for doing public health masters?
Okay. He
He
has
has got
bachelor's,
experience
but
in
in
public
design.
health, but not bachelor's in public health or bachelor's in health related program.
Okay,
His
because
bachelor's is in product design.
hmm, so because on the website it's mentioned that you're required to get bachelor's in a health related subject. So for this also, we'll have if he gets the offer, it will be based on his work experience. So we'll have to get the complete profile assessed by them.
So do
All
we
right.
send the complete documents to you or
No, no,
only
just
CV
send me
will
the
help?
CV and the equivalence letter if you can get that in the CV, that would work.
Okay.
At
Thank
the
All right.
you.
initial stage,
Perfect.
give me these two things.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't get that in the last part.
The last part is that on the website it's mentioned that you have to get a bachelor's in the health related subject,
Right.
but you have done bachelor's in designing, so we can get your CV and your equivalence certificate verified and approved from the faculty. If the faculty says go ahead, then you can go ahead and make the application.
All right. Perfect. Thanks, Shweta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Praveen, I have offer for construction project management. Okay, Praveen, so you should uh,
I think we have already answered is,
okay.
yeah, what kind of scholarships? So you mentioned
Okay, yes, yes,
that's it's 2000 and the early bird, right?
early bird, yes.
Okay, I'll just take that as
Omkar, I have a poor academic record in bachelor's. How do I rate my chances for getting admitted? So in that case, Omkar, I suggest you to go for into. You can go for international year one or foundation year from into, and then you can progress into Queen's University Belfast.
Yeah.
I think you can go for the pathway course.
yeah, pathway would be ideal.
Shravani, is there any course related to forensic science? No, no, we don't have anything related to digital forensic or forensic science. Okay, now the next question is, may I know if VLSI and chip design have a research department or have subjects in the postgraduate for electronics? So I can tell you the modules of electronics. One second. So if I talk about the modules of electronics, so the core modules would have microelectronics device and technology, MEMS devices and technology and a project. Optional modules would have control and estimation theory, wireless sensor system, wireless communication, intelligent systems and control, digital signal processing. So these are the modules of the course. But if you have any specific course question related to VLSR chip design, you can just email it to us. I'll get it checked
Yeah.
from the Faculty of Electronics.
I think I'll just get Praveen if he wants to join live, because he's got multiple questions regarding his offer and the advantages of doing an internship.
Okay, so Praveen, first of all, yes, if you go for the industrial internship year, you would get an exposure. The biggest advantage is that you get one extra year, you get more exposure, you get more practical hands-on experience. Now, university, see the internship, let me tell you very clearly, internship is not guaranteed. You have to avail it. Okay, so university will definitely guide you on how to get it, but actually you have to crack the interview and you have to get that internship. Okay, so university gives you support, but the final interview has to be cracked by you. And the advantages I've already mentioned, that you get one extra year, one more like practical hands-on experience, global exposure. So yeah, so I think that answers your question.
Yeah. Since
Okay,
it's
requirements for cybersecurity. So we require minimum first division in your bachelor's. The bachelor should be related to your computer science or IT. IELTS of 6. 1 second. IELTS could be less. 1 second. Yeah, so for cybersecurity, 6 is the requirement for IELTS with no band less than 5.5, but minimum first division in computer science or software engineering or electronic or mathematics with computer science, physics with computer science or related discipline. So these are the two major requirements that they look for cybersecurity. Okay, Praveen, you have a question that the payment deadline is 30th of April. So is there any possibility to extend it? So for this, Praveen, I would recommend you to write an email to us, specifying the reason why you want the extension and by what date you will be able to make this deposit. Then I will get it approved from the faculty and then can confirm you. So just drop me an email that why you want the extension and by what date you will be ready to make the deposit. Okay. Then
I think Shalu's, yeah, go ahead.
No, Ranvi, tell me.
No, I'm just saying, Shalu's is really regarding civil engineering courses. I think she's inquiring. She's saying she's from National Institute of Technology Kurukshetra and interested for a bachelor's degree.
Okay, so she's looking
or a
out
master's. Sorry, master's.
She's looking for MSc management, she has mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, yes, she can definitely go for MSc management because for MSc management, we need students with a non-management background. So she has done bachelor's in civil, right? Shalu, you have done bachelor's in which field?
BTech, civil.
BTech. Yes, she can definitely go for MSc management. It's a 1-year course. We need minimum 55% aggregate plus an IELTS of 6.5. And you will be getting a £5,000 scholarship as well. So I recommend you to make an application as soon as possible. Then we have Joy. Ma'am, is account and commerce in 12th standard compulsory for BBA finance? So mathematics is compulsory in 12th. They haven't mentioned anything about accounts and commerce. So general 12th standard would work, but you should have mathematics in your 12th standard. Okay, Soham wants to come online.
Yeah, you can come online, Soham. You can unmute yourself. It'll be the button on the right. You can unmute. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Soham, tell me.
Hi, I forgot to ask you one thing was in terms of the percentage that I've received in 12th and 10th, is there a particular number that cutoff mark that they look for
Yeah,
MBA?
yeah. So you're going for masters, right?
Right. Yeah.
So for masters, they will only look for your
Masters in public
percentage in
health.
bachelor's.
Sorry.
If you're going for masters, they'll only look for your percentage in bachelor's.
Okay. All right. And what's the cutoff for that?
For which course you are going?
Masters in public health.
60%.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Then we have Shalu, we have already
Yeah,
answered.
already covered.
Yeah.
Aditi, holding applied for clinical microbiology, conditional offer. And
Okay.
got IELTS 7. You know the breakup, Aditi?
Clinical microbiology. We do not have any course of clinical microbiology. Is this the course or some other course?
Maybe something similar. Is any microbiology related course? Or
No,
we'll connect with her offline and ask her for a copy of it and then revert. But in principle,
Yeah, sure.
IELTS 7 is acceptable.
IELTS 7 is accepted.
Yeah.
We have molecular biology and biotechnology, but we don't have clinical microbiology.
Okay. I'll just put it in the chat.
Tariq, which course do you suggest after bachelor's in hotel management? So Tariq, usually after hotel management, students go for masters in hospitality or tourism, but we don't have anything in hospitality and tourism. So for us, you can go for masters of management, the plain management course or the business analytics course. So these are the two courses that we have, but we don't have hospitality or tourism.
As he has got 6 years experience, he can apply for MBA?
Yes, he can apply for MBA. What are the requirements for cybersecurity? So minimum first division in your bachelor's in the field of computer science, software engineering, IT, electronics, mathematics, plus an IELTS of 6 with no band less than 5.5 is a requirement for cybersecurity. Is there total fee payment in 3 sessions or 2 sessions? So she is asking about the payment plan, right? One second. Is the total fee payment in 3 sessions or 2 sessions? 1 second. I'll tell you the exact. So installment plan is that before the registration, you have to pay 25% of the fees. Then 50% has to be paid by 31st January and remaining 50% by 31st March. So you can consider it to be 3 installments. Then can I get a construction subject in this university on this profile? So Shalu, yes, we do have MSc Construction and Project Management, which is a 1-year course, as well as we have this course with internship. Samir says, can you unmute me? I think he wants to say something. Samir?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, Samir, tell me.
Ma'am, I am working in my family business since 5 years. It's a
Okay.
printing press. So the ITR filed by my father's name. So what else documents required to show that I am working in my company?
So you want to apply for MBA?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, you can get a normal work experience letter written by your father that you have been working with him in this firm, in this in which field you have been working in, and what all work you have been doing. If you can explain it properly on the experience certificate, and we can try on the basis of that.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are there
Yes.
any other documents required?
No. That's the work
Okay, ma'am.
experience letter. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Next is Vijendra. I've got the offer letter in Masters in Construction, but I'm processing on my next level of IELTS and the loan process. So what about the extension? Again, Vijendra, you have to drop me an email for the extension, asking for the extension with the reason and by what date you'll be able to get the extension, or you'll be able to make the deposit. So just drop me an email, and once I get approval, then you can go ahead and make the payment. Meenu, I don't have first division in UG. Is there any alternative for cybersecurity? No, Meenu, we require minimum first division, but if you have certain kind of a work experience, we can try, but we can't. I'm not sure. If you have work experience, we can give it a try. Then I have completed BTech in 2021. Before I did this diploma, now TOEFL 60, GRE 320. Can I be able to get MSc Management or Project Management or Engineering Management? So we do not have project management. We have construction project management. We do not have engineering management. Yes, you can go for MBA. For MBA, we require minimum 55%. Now, if I talk about TOEFL requirement, just a second. So for you, the TOEFL requirement is going to be 90 overall. So how much you have? 16. No, we require 19 TOEFL.
Okay.
You have to retake IELTS or PT or TOEFL. So TOEFL 60 is not accepted. We do not actually require GRE. What are the options after doing BBA, LLB? Again, you can go for LLM. You can work under any lawyer over there in legal firm. So there are many options available after that.
Yeah. I think Vijendra, on the loan process, we can assist you with the PSU banks and the NBFCs, which sometimes need a cosigner or collateral. We'll connect with you with your offer letter and the loan amount. I'll just put that in the chat.
Meenu has got, we just now had a question regarding the cybersecurity. She's got 49% plus 6 years of experience. Any chances for her?
49%. Chances are less.
6 years experience in cybersecurity itself.
I don't think so, Harshali. Chances are pretty less because
Okay.
49 is too less. Like, you can try applying, but chances are less.
Okay. Thank you. One more question. One of the students could not join, but he's interested for M Pharma, and he's not having mathematics in 12th. So is it a mandatory requirement for M Pharma 4-year program for bachelor?
Yeah, I'll tell you just a second. So, so they have mentioned AAB. Okay. %85 with chemistry, biology. Mathematics is required, but if mathematics is not there, physics will also work.
Yeah, he has got physics, bio, but not mathematics.
Yeah, I think it
physics,
should work.
chemistry, bio.
Yeah, it should. And how much percentage he has?
He will actually give. He's for next year.
Yeah,
so
I
he's
think it should
currently in
work.
class 12.
Yeah, it should work because they've mentioned mathematics or physics.
Yeah, he has got physics.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. After deposit, £1,000. So just to tell you everyone, our cash deposit for postgraduate students has increased to £6,000, including £1,000, which is the initial deposit to accept the offer letter. So if you have paid £1,000 to accept the offer letter, then later on you have to pay £5,000 more to get the cash letter. And once you get the unconditional offer letter and once you have paid complete £6,000, you will be getting an email of a cash shield. Then you have to fill that cash shield where you have to mention all the details about your nationality. You have to upload your passport. They will ask you how you are showing the funds and everything. You have to submit that, and then your cash will be processed. So this is the process for getting the cash.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Ram, we'll connect with you offline also.
Yeah.
But I think we've pretty much covered everything. Maybe some repeat questions, but I think pretty much all aspects. Any closing remarks on deadlines, which you mentioned for scholarships or as you said, cash deposits?
Yes. Yes. So regarding deadlines, I'll tell you that most of our placement courses, they get full very fast. So, and some of the courses like data analytics, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, then electronics, mechanical engineering. So these courses are getting full very fast. So make sure that the application for these courses are submitted. And try to make the deposit as per the deadline mentioned on the offer letter, because this time because of huge flow of applications, they are not very flexible to give the extension. But still, if any student requires an extension, please email it to me with the reasons specifying why he wants the extension and till what date he will be able to pay the this deposit. And one more thing, we have recently introduced a DigiLocker system, which you must have seen on many offer letters. So basically, DigiLocker is a website. From there, you have to get the verified document. In case if a student is not able to get the DigiLocker verified document, then you basically have two options. One option is that you get the letter from the college confirming that student has completed the degree. The second option is that you can attest every document with the company's stamp and the signature of the council.
Okay.
This is something new that we have started from this intake.
Right. I think Samir had an inquiry, any application fees. I don't think any courses have an application fee.
No, there's no application fees.
Answer right. And the scholarships for the management school and the other ones for construction project management, are those automatic or do they need to apply? Automatic. Okay.
So Queen's management of £5,000 is automatic, and international office scholarship of 2,000 to 3,000 is again automatic. Early bird reward, if you pay before 30 June, you get that automatic. You have to apply for vice chancellor is the one for which you have to apply.
And the deadline is?
For masters, it's 9th May. For bachelors, it's 8th of June.
8th June. Okay. It's always in, and for that you need to be holding an offer, right?
You need to hold an offer and you have to accept the offer.
Right. Okay.
And for undergraduate, there is no deposit requirement for cash. You just have to accept the offer letter as a firm choice on UCAS, and you have to fill the cash sheet and the cash will be processed. One more thing, for UG, we also accept direct application form. So if you have any student at the last moment, who have not applied through UCAS, who doesn't want to apply through UCAS, we can go for a direct UG application form as well.
Okay. And in the master's courses, acceptance or acceptance with deposit? For
Master's courses, £6,000 is required for CAS. UG, no deposit required for
okay,
CAS.
no, to apply for the scholarship,
To apply for the scholarship,
the VC
so,
scholarship,
yeah, so for VC scholarship for masters as well as for bachelors, you have to accept the offer letter.
except, okay.
Yeah,
fine.
so for masters, accept the offer with the deposit.
With deposit, right.
With the deposit, and usually you have to just accept the offer letter as a firm choice on UCAS track, or send us the acceptance form if you are doing it direct.
Okay. And the deposit being 9,000 pounds, sorry, 6,000 pounds.
6,000 for masters.
Yeah. Okay.
But for vice chancellor scholarship, that if you want to apply, accepting the offer means paying only 1,000 pounds. So if you
Right.
pay 1,000 pounds, the offer is accepted.
Right.
So even if you pay 1,000 pounds, accept the offer and secure the place, you can apply for VC scholarship. So for VC scholarship, you don't have to pay 6,000. 1,000 pound payment is sufficient.
Yes, sufficient. Okay. You just have one hand raised who has asked question online. Zaira Rizvi. If you want, we have a few minutes left. Zaira, if you want to come.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Shweta, I just want to know why to pay the deposit to get the cash and all for the postgraduate degree for the PG.
Can you repeat the question?
I just heard. I mean, I just came in this audio. So I just want to know why to pay this deposit. You just said, no, they have to pay deposit for the postgraduate course.
Yeah.
Why? Is it something new? Rules come up?
No, this is we require deposit. Like every university requires deposit. So for CAS, we require 6,000 pound deposit. Out of which 1,000 pound is the deposit required to secure the place. So
Okay,
that
and
deposit is mandatory.
if in case the visa denied, then they will
Refunded. Yes,
yeah,
if
yeah.
even it's rejected, then it gets refunded. Yeah.
They whole amount, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's a standard process for most universities.
Because I have applied for the LSB last 5 years back, so they haven't asked any amount to pay. And even I've tried to connect with this few of the universities via some consulting agency, but they haven't asked for the money to deposit for this.
It's a requirement of the university. Are you holding an offer?
It depends on the university.
Most universities require a deposit in order to issue the CAS.
Okay, actually, I would like to do a LLM from
Okay.
the UK
Okay.
renowned university. So for
Yeah.
that, I want to know what the requirements are there.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your bachelor's percentage?
My bachelor percentage for the BCom, see, I'm double graduate. So for the BCom, it was in 50s only, something like I guess 56, and in LB, it is 59.8.
Okay.
And I have 2 years of experience in advocacy. I was doing practicing in the court with my senior associate.
Okay, fine. So see, we have general LLM. Under that, we have various specialization as well. We have criminology and criminal justice. We have intellectual property law. We have international commercial law,
Yeah, I would like to go for the corporate.
corporate law. So we have that is international commercial and business law.
Yeah.
So it's a 1-year course, and we need minimum first division, that is 60% in bachelor's.
Okay.
And apart from that, we require an IELTS of 6.5 with no band less than 5.5.
Okay. So which you are from? I mean, you're talking for a particular university. You're from some university?
Yes, so I'm representing Queen's University Belfast, and this webinar is for Queen's University Belfast specifically.
Okay, that's it.
Encourage you to
Okay.
send your documents. I put it in the chat, our email address. so you can connect.
But she's already told that it's required the first divisions, first rank. So I have not hold that.
No, but I
position.
think you have 59 point something in LLB.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yes,
quite close. So
exactly.
you could be
That's
considered.
quite close. We can definitely give it a try.
Okay. And what is requirement for to apply for this? What are the other documents?
You just need all the academic statement of purpose, 2 letter of recommendation, and your CV and your work ex document. So
Okay, may I
combined
know?
company can help you with the application part.
Yeah, we can assist you.
Okay, may I know the tuition fees, the fee structure?
Yes, so the tuition fees for this course is 19,100 pounds, which is around 19 lakhs. Out of which you would get 2,000 pounds of guaranteed scholarship if you meet all the conditions of the offer, and if you accept the offer, you get 2,000 pounds scholarship. And you can also avail early bird reward if you pay your remaining net tuition fees before 30 June. You can avail early bird reward of 1,500 pounds as well.
Okay, so 2,000 of scholarship only I can get if I like I have all the documents on time.
Yeah.
Is it?
And 1,500 more on the early bird.
Okay, but I'm looking for Jan 24 intake.
We do not have Jan intake. We just have a September intake.
No, because there is some work we have to hold till October at least. So I'm looking for the Jan 24
Okay.
intake.
We can connect offline and see if there's any other alternatives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, please, if in case it can happen.
Sure.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you so much for that.
Okay, thank you. Can you, if you've registered on the registration, right? So we have your
Yeah.
contact number. Okay. Otherwise, you can WhatsApp us. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, I've sent all the degrees and all to the
Okay.
some of
Fine.
them. I
Okay,
don't know the
okay.
name. I guess
Fine.
Shamila some.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've
All
sent all
right.
my documents to her.
Okay. Just WhatsApp us or just put a hi on the WhatsApp and we'll connect.
Yeah, I've sent.
Okay. Thank you.
I think
Right.
Joe is again asked, Joe, what are the requirements for document requirement for BBA finance? So we just need your 10th mark sheet, your 12th, if you have done your 12th, if you have not done your 12th, then 12 predicted scores, SOP and LOR and passport. These are the requirements.
And it can be direct also.
Yeah, it can be
Apply,
Yes.
direct also. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Right, great. I think that's been a useful interactive session and we'll follow up with the students who, for whatever reason, were working and were unable to join.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone. And thanks for your time, Shweta.
Thank you. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you, Harshali. Thank you, students. And you can definitely contact Combined Company in case if you have any queries. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good day.